Hello, Captains, and welcome back to more Let's Play Star Trek Online. This is your host, Brent Justice, and I am on my Romulan faction character, Omega, who is a Reman aligned with the KDF. Now, before we begin, how about that Star Trek Online intro at the beginning? I have added a new intro. The last couple of videos actually now have shown this intro. It's new with new music and different cuts of the Star Trek Online trailer for this game. If you compare it to the previous one that I did, you go back several videos and you can see the intro on that one and then compare this one and let me know what you think of this new intro down below. I think it's quite good. I think it's powerful and like gets you excited about Star Trek Online, you know, gets you excited about the video to come. So I like that as an intro. Alright, so we are here in the Delta Quadrant on Omega, and in the last video, what did we do? We did a TFO, that's right, we did the Task Force Operation Delta Quadrant, and that means we played Bug Hunt Advanced, so that was a nice little side thing there. You can of course repeat these TFOs and play them over and over again for marks and that sort of thing for the reputation. But we're moving on with the storyline today, and I'm going to play Alliances. Now, this is a long mission, so sit back, relax, get a snack. Here we go. If you are going to defeat the Vaadwaur, you will need allies, but not every species in the quadrant sees the value of cooperation.
The data from your mission against the Vaadwaur shows they are a bigger threat than we ever anticipated. Our forces are stretched thin. The Alpha Quadrant Alliance cannot fight a prolonged conflict in the Delta Quadrant. We must work to form an alliance of species here. Admiral Tuvok and Captain Kim are working on a plan and have requested your assistance. Okay, we're going to meet them. We're going to get a hierarchy officer. Let's accept, and we need to go to the Alliance system. Alliance. Anyway, that's where we're going. And it's way back up here. We're far away. Once we get lined up here, I will hit Slipstream. There we go. Now, I mentioned in a previous video that I'm going to upgrade to the fleet version of this ship for the last mission of the Vaadwaur, where it's going to get real tough. And somebody had mentioned in that thread, you know who you are, thank you for your comment, that I should probably get into that ship sooner because the masteries will not be unlocked on that ship, so it won't be as powerful as it could be. Well, I've got the answer for that. I'm going to just go ahead and grind out the mastery once I upgrade to the ship. So I'll do that off camera. I'll put the ship on, equip it and everything, and then I'll go grind out all the masteries and get them unlocked. That way the ship will be at its full power when I play the mission. And I will, of course, talk about that when I do it and let you know that I've done it and show it to you when we get to that mission. So that's what I'll do. That way it will be at its maximum power levels. Let's begin Alliance before I fly past it. Okay, sir, we've arrived in the Alliance system. The USS Voyager's here, along with the Rhode Island and a few other ships. Tuvok is requesting your presence. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of ships here. There's the Lassette, we know her well. Voyager, a Benton Guard vessel, the USS Rhode Island, a Kobali ship, and an IKS KDF ship, the Bortiskew. So we have a lot of Alliance ships here. Look at this, I'm still on fire from the last mission from Bug Hunt. I beam in on fire. That's how I roll. Talk to Lieutenant Commander Van Ziel. Admiral Tuvok is in the conference room with the other members of the task force. Follow me, please.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, she jumped.
Seems like we're never gonna get you that tour. The others are waiting for you in the conference room.
Okay, now if I could only remember which way to the conference room, I guess it's down here. Well, let's see what they have to say.
Let us begin. While the Kobali and the Benthans have agreed to join our alliance, There are many other races in the Delta Quadrant in a position to help us defeat the Vaadwaur. It will be up to us to show them the benefits of joining us. 7, I would like you to contact the Cooperative.
The Cooperative should be amenable to our offer. They have as much to lose as we do.
See, this is what we have to talk about right here.
Neelix, your experience as a trader makes you an excellent choice to work with the Hazari.
The Hazari? This won't be easy, but I should be able to pull it off.
Captain Kim, we've arranged a meeting for you with the leaders of several Kazon sects.
I don't trust the Kazon, but I'll give it my best effort.
Doctor, you have experience with the hierarchy. I would like you to infiltrate one of their ships and learn more about how they make decisions.
Okay.
I have several new subroutines that will be perfect for this mission.
I got some important things to
As
say
for you,
after this.
I would like you to visit the Toure and the Octanti, and then provide support to any of the others who require it. We need allies to turn the tide of this war. We cannot fail.
Now, playing the missions as they are currently laid out, this is as Cryptic has changed them.
You can leave if you return to the transporter room, though there is some time to speak with the crew.
By this point in the game, we've never heard of any of these races they're talking about. The Cooperative, who are they? I've never heard of them before. They haven't come up in any of this dialogue or any of these missions we've been playing. Who are the Octanti? Haven't heard of them. All the Hazari, we barely even dealt with them. All these races that we really haven't dealt with, and now we're going to try to form an alliance, comes out of the blue with this new order that Cryptic has put these missions in and taking out the patrols. See, I've had people tell me in comments the patrols are not necessary. They were not necessary. But this proves right here that they are necessary, because in those patrols is where we learn of these races that we're about to go try to get to join our alliance. There are patrols that we already would have done if it was set up like it was before. There are patrols where we would have met the Cooperative. There are patrols where we would have met those robot species. Remember those 2 robot species that were like fighting each other? We would have met them too in those pyramid ships. We would have met, we might have already met the Octanti, I think, and some of the other races here. The point is, we meet those races earlier on in this playthrough through those patrols, or at least we used to through those patrols. Those patrols introduced us to those races, and the Hazari. There was a whole Hazari patrol arc there too. So, yes, removing those patrols was a bad thing out of the storyline, because now it's like we've never heard of these races before, and now we're going to draw them into our alliance, but it's like we haven't even heard of them before, and now we have to draw them in. It's like, doesn't make sense. We need an introduction to those other races, and that was already set up in there with the patrols. But they took them out, and now it makes no sense. We're just at this point, and it's like, and I'm just now hearing about these races. So, yeah, removing the patrols out of the storyline missioning was a mistake. Plain and simple, the storyline is broken now. It's broken. Plain and simple. Well, let's go ahead and talk to everybody and get their thoughts and ideas. This is going to take a little time here to talk to everybody, so just sit back and let's listen to the dialogue. Talk to Neelix.
I never thought I'd be a spokesperson for this alliance myself. And to the Hazari! I guess all my time as a trader and ambassador made Admiral Tuvok think I was the right Talaxian for the job. Knowing that you and your crew have my back is a great relief. The Hazari are tough negotiators.
Okay, let's talk to the doctor.
This is going to be interesting. I've never really tested my field intelligence subroutines, but Admiral Tuvok assures me they will perform well. He has been assisting me with the programming, and I've made an extensive study of intelligence and information gathering on my own. I may require you to interact with the hierarchy and make the alliance offer to them. If they think it's the best financial option, they may agree to join us.
Okay, let's talk to 7.
The Cooperative should be amenable to our alliance.
See, how would we know that?
I foresee no problems and should not require your assistance. I will inform you if the situation changes.
We've never met him before, or at least we haven't. We would have, though, if we had played the patrols, if they were still there.
The Kazon are argumentative and difficult. Getting them on our side will be tricky. I'll be negotiating with the leaders of 5 of the clans. While I hope to bring them all on board, I'll be happy if we get 1 or 2. The Rhode Island is a tough ship, but I'd be grateful if you could bring your ship to the negotiations. The Kazon respect a show of force, and your ship might be just the thing we need to sway them to our side.
Okay, now Tuvok.
The Touré and the Octante have worked with us in the past. You should not find it difficult to make a convincing case for a renewed alliance.
I will head to the transporter room and return to my ship. So, we've got a task before us, but I have a feeling that we're going to be drawn into the other tasks as well. Alright, let's find the transporter that's not, the transporter, the turbo lift, which is over here. Wonder what that other room went to on Voyager's bridge.
Ready to beam you back to your ship, sir.
Alright, well, let's begin. Alright, give orders to crew. What's the plan? Well, Admiral Tuvok asked us to visit the Touré and the Octante. For what purpose? We are forming an alliance of races here in the Delta Quadrant. Getting everyone to join together against the Vaudoir? Good idea. It won't be easy, but there's an old saying that applies. Join together or die alone. Much of the original crew of Voyager will be reaching out to the other races. We are to assist them whenever or wherever we can. Well, the ship is running as best she can, Captain. What's our first destination? The Touré. From there, it's up to us who we deal with and where we go. Alright, let's start with the Touré. Sir, we've arrived in the Touré system. It seems notably calmer since we were last here. Long-range sensor scans are showing pickets of Touré ships in orbit. There aren't any Vothon sensors, though. Looks like they left the Touré to fend for themselves. Picking up something odd in subspace. Recommend we check it out before contacting the Touré. Set a course for the subspace disturbance and we will take some scans. Odd. It looked like there was a ship in subspace for a moment, but now it's gone. The Touré use underspace, so it could have been one of their ships, but the Vaudoir use underspace too. Whatever it was, it's gone now. The Touré are not responding to our hails. Perhaps if we get closer, we'll get their attention? Set a course for the planet. I'm trying to get their attention, so I'm not going to cloak. Because the whole point here is that we want to get their attention, so we can talk to them. So I'm just going to fly in slowly.
That's close enough. This is restricted space, and you're not welcome.
We're on a diplomatic mission. We wish to speak to your government about security matters that will affect not just your homeworld, but the entire Delta Quadrant.
We don't need your advice. Our Voth allies are more than strong enough to help us.
Since you don't speak for your government, I suggest you connect me to someone who does.
Very well. Ambassador Norik will speak with you now. Don't waste his time like you've wasted mine.
Finally.
What is the meaning of this?
Ambassador, I would like to extend an offer from Admiral Tuvok and the rest of Alliance High Command for the Touré to join our fight against the Vaudoir.
We want no more alliances. The Touré have a mutual defense pact with the Voth, and it is quite sufficient for our needs.
I see no Voth ships in this system, Ambassador, and if you recall, it was my crew and I who helped to restore your defense grid back online during the initial attack.
Begone! I do not wish to order our pickets to fire upon you, but I will if I must.
Ambassador, I think that... Sir, multiple underspace corridors are opening. Sensors are picking up 3 Vaudoir strike teams. Red alert, and let's show the Tauri how the Alliance can help defend their homeworld.
The Voth are on their way. I am sure of it.
Is under attack.
Well, I don't think the Voth are on their way. But we're here right now.
Target's shields have failed.
Where are the Voth?
4 shields failing. Rear shields failing.
Whew, pretty tough. The Vaadwaur are tough. Remember, I am playing all these missions on advanced difficulty, so it is even more difficult.
Have the Voth abandoned us?
It is more difficult than normal.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
Attention any Voth
4
ships.
shields
This
failing.
is a priority emergency.
Rear shields
We
failing.
are under attack.
Hull integrity below 25%. Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing.
Uh-oh, I'm about to die.
Nothing. Have the Voth truly abandoned us to the Vaadwaur?
Well, I got down pretty low on health there. But that's still not all of them. I see a group way over there we got to take care of. Yeah, I got down to like almost single digits on health there. I was very bad. The Vaadwaur are difficult on advanced difficulty.
Warning, ship is under attack. Hull integrity below 75%. Four shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
There we go, got it. Still one more.
Warning, ship is under attack. Hull integrity below 75%.
Let's get away from those.
Four shields failing.
From those mines.
Rear shields
those
failing.
are bad.
Hull integrity below 50%. Left shields failing. Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing.
Ooh, that was difficult.
Left shields failing. Hull integrity below 25%.
That was difficult. Took a lot of damage.
While your ship may be formidable, it is still no match for the Voth. We have already chosen our ally.
Well, your ships are no match for the Vaadwaur. You need our help. We got to be diplomatic about this. We want them to help us at the end of this, and we do need everybody. So even though I'm playing an evil character technically, I understand that we still need their help. So let's play this a little bit diplomatic.
The Voth have been a power in this part of the galaxy longer than even the Vaadwaur. They are the first race in the quadrant, and should be respected for their age and wisdom.
I would like to point out that the Voth still have not arrived to aid you. They're not coming. We were the ones who saved you, again.
You make some excellent points.
The Alliance can permanently add ships to your picket, something the Voth seem unwilling to do.
You have given us much to think about. Upon consideration, I think this alliance is in the mutual benefit of all involved. I will take your offer to my superiors with my approval, and then we'll send an attaché to your flagship to work out the details.
All right, it's a pleasure to call you an ally. See, we need them, so now we got them. All right, incoming transmission from Tuvok.
It is agreeable that your efforts to recruit the Touré were successful. We are reaching out to their embassy to begin our cooperation immediately. Thank you.
Understood. Tov and Kev, let's pick our new destination. Well, the Actanti was next, right? Yeah, because they wanted us to do the Touré and the Actanti. So let's go ahead and do the Actanti. And then we're going to have to go help everyone anyway. But we'll at least take care of the two we were set out to do first.
Greetings. I am on my way with several cooperative ships. It was simple enough to get them onto our side, but the real problem now is with the Actanti. The Actanti consular should be at your location now. Please begin discussions without us. We shall be there soon.
So she's already got the help of the cooperative, which, by the way, are the Borg, basically a sect of the Borg or something. Again, we haven't really learned about them yet. All we know is that they're called the Cooperative, but we don't even know they're Borg. See, it's really odd that without the patrols, we just have no idea who they are. We've just never heard about them. Alright, we'll hail the Actanti Counselor ship. I'm approaching slowly.
Greetings. I am Ambassador Rerick of the Actanti.
Good day.
I've examined the proposal your government's transmitted, and I'm afraid the Actanti people must decline. The Federation, the Klingon Empire, and the Romulan Republic all give rank and commissions to Borg drones. You call them liberated, but they are still Borg. The Borg drove us off our homeworld and massacred our people. An alliance with them would be unthinkable.
These drones, as you call them, are valued officers. They are free from the collective and no longer desire to assimilate anyone.
Borg are Borg. We will not join your alliance, and we never will. Our people have lost too much already. I won't be led into another unwinnable war.
And here's the cooperative.
This is 7 of 9. I have a priority message for the Actanti.
We are in communication with them, 7. Patching you in.
Ambassador Rerick, the cooperative has a problem with which they require your assistance. An Actanti synthetic virus has infected a recently liberated cube, causing severe problems for the fragile consciousnesses of the former drones. They are falling to madness. Our sensors show the cube is moving in this direction. You are in danger.
How would they even know about this meeting?
Unknown. We need the Actanti to transmit the shutdown code for the synthetic virus. If done quickly, the liberated Borg aboard the cube may recover.
Ambassador, I implore you to help the crew of that cube. They are no longer part of the collective and they need your help.
Never! If the virus infected them, then our work is done. They will destroy themselves.
7. How soon before the infected cube arrives?
It's arriving now. Your time is up.
Well, we're gonna have to deal with it then, I guess.
Lower your prepare assimilated.
Ambassador, please deactivate the virus. There are thousands of liberated Borg on that cube who need your help.
Listen to her.
Borg are a blight. The only course of action is extermination.
7. Can you open a channel to the cube? Maybe we can reason with them. Attempt to save the collective Borg ship. Or allow the Actanti to destroy. That's weird. The Actanti already have taken damage? What? Okay, yeah, let's attempt to save the Borg ship.
Rerick! Where is Rerick? I know he is here. Please, deactivate virus. Ah!
Wait, what?
Meshk? Is that you?
Rerick, you know him?
That's my brother. He and 4 other Actanti volunteered to be infected with the virus and taken by the Borg 7 years ago. I thought he was lost to us.
He's been liberated by the Cooperative. Deactivate the virus and you can save him.
Deactivating now. It's not working. The cube's automated defenses are too strong. We'll need to weaken it before I can transmit the code.
Damage the cube until the Octanti can deactivate the virus. It's going to try to defend itself. Red alert.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Well, we definitely damaged it.
Rarick, we intercepted a transmission about your meeting. It was right. You were here. I fought the madness to get to you. Dangerous. But I knew you would not abandon us. Thank you.
You did well, Meshk.
Meshk! I'm so overjoyed to see you. I never believed in this liberation idea. It was a fantasy for the grieving. But having seen it firsthand, hearing my brother's voice again, maybe I shouldn't have been so willing to dismiss hope. I will see that the Octanti people seriously consider your proposal. We need to reconsider many things.
Consideration is a great start. Alright, Admiral Tuvok is hailing us.
We knew recruiting the Octanti was going to be problematic. You did exceptionally well with a very difficult task.
Understood, Tovin. Let's pick our new destination. So now we've got the Teray and the Octanti on our side. Alright, now let's go help Neelix with the Hazari. Well, that was a weak warp out. Sir, we've arrived in the Nalus system. This area is a hotbed for Hazari bounty hunters and pirates. So much so that the Benthans make regular sweeps through this area as well. Neelix's ship is waiting for us, sir. Let's meet up with Neelix and see if he needs a hand. Okay, here we go. Again, flying slowly toward the Hazari.
Oh, thank goodness you've arrived! I'm trying to work with the Hazari, but they are a demanding lot. They're using this opportunity to milk the Benthans for everything they've got.
They have demands?
To say the least. First, they want the Benthans to void the warrants of 3 of the Hazari, Niken, Yakella, and Negrasa. Then they want 2 prisoners released. And if that weren't enough, they're demanding bounty hunting licenses for the Ramar, Zilnan, and Osprinty systems.
I think I should speak with them. Patch me through.
Pleasure to see you again. I assume you can speak with more authority than this Talaxian.
He has given me your list of requests. You're asking for quite a lot, but I'll speak with the Benthans and see if we can come to an arrangement.
Then I wish you good luck. Your offer is tempting, but we simply don't have any help to give you. All of my resources have to be focused on the Benthans breathing down our necks.
I'm still trying to work this out.
The Benthans usually have a ship patrolling this area of the system. It's a neutral ground, but they know what can happen in neutral areas. The ship should be able to contact the Benthan High Justicar for us.
Alright, let's lay in a course. And in fact, there it is, a Benthan Guard battleship.
The Benthans keep a close eye on this system. Lots of deals are made here.
Connecting you to the Benthan High Justicar Captain.
I am High Justicar Mathan. I was told you needed to speak to me on a critical matter.
We're building an alliance, slowly but surely. As a matter of fact, that's why I need your help.
Oh? How can we assist you?
We are trying to recruit the Hazari, but they have some demands. If you would be willing to look at the list...
It's always demands when it comes to the Hazari. Demands, deals, and contracts. Transmit their list. I haven't had a good laugh in days.
Transmit.
There's no way we'd agree to all this. I'm sorry.
Perhaps you don't need to agree to all of it. What can you do? If the Hazari don't join us, the Vodwar may recruit them.
Good point. I can rescind the warrants for Niken and Yakela, but not Negrasa. He's caused too much trouble to let him go free. And the prisoners, I'll exchange them for Nikedin, if the Hazari will give him up. He's been raising havoc in 3 sectors. I'll give them one of the systems for hunting, but not all 3. Let them choose which one they want.
Thank you for being willing to negotiate. I'll take the offer to the Hazari.
Will they give us what we want?
No, but...
Of course we knew they wouldn't give us everything. But if you don't ask for everything, you won't get anything.
As I was saying, they won't agree to all of your demands, but they're willing to negotiate.
What? Oh, I mean good. Let's see here. We give the Benthans Nikedin, and we get 2 of our captains back? Done. Nikedin is a Bashik Monar. I think the closest translation we have to your language is a pit where you throw your pack animal. Take him, but he won't go without a fight.
We will collect him and deliver him to the Benthans. Then we have a deal?
Sure, I'll draw up the contract. Just transmit your authorization and you've got a deal. As soon as the Benthans deliver, the Hazari are part of your alliance. Nikedin is in hiding, but I'll give you an encoded signal to lure him out. He'll think it's one of our ships giving him the all-clear. You can use one of the Benthan satellites nearby to relay the signal. We send signals on them all the time. It'll lend to your credibility.
All right, pleasure doing business with you. All right, now we got to go to this satellite and send a signal. Like I said, this is a long mission. We got to go to each of these races and do a thing and try to get them on our side.
A trap? Fine. I'll kill you then, my so-called friends.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
No, maybe I will. He's going down real fast. I got him. Just need to arrest him.
Fine. I won't lose my ship and crew for this. You've beaten me.
As a deputized agent of the Benthan Guard, you are hereby under arrest. Lower your shields and prepare to be transported to our brig.
What? The Benthans? I thought I'd be going to one of your prisons. I can escape from one of those in a week.
Are you going to come along peacefully?
Lowering shields now. Just don't vaporize me.
All right.
We should take our prisoner to that Benthan patrol ship.
All right, we got him. Let's go back to the Benthan ship. Talk to Neelix.
The Hazari seem a little too happy about this outcome. Even if Yadren doesn't like Nikedrin, I didn't think he'd be so quick to give him up to the Benthans.
They must have really hated him.
I don't think that's the case.
Hail Yadren, we need to talk.
On behalf of all the Hazari, thank you for delivering that Gratok Nikedin to the Benthans.
What's your angle? Why are all of you so giddy?
Oh, what can it hurt now? We've got an airtight contract. Remember those hollow emitters we got from that Ferengi? He also sold us a nice, personal-sized one with a low-emission power pack. We gave that one to Nikedin. Right about now, he should be slipping out of the brig and into the crew of that Benthan cruiser you delivered him to. A spy on the High Justicar ship. We'll know everything.
What? I have to tell the Benthans about this.
Not so fast. Our contract specifically states that you cannot interfere in the matter of Captain Nikedin once you have delivered him to the Benthans. Telling them would be the very definition of interference.
Now, this is interesting. If I was playing as a good guy, I would have to tell the Benthans. I would rather have them on our side than the Hazari. The Benthans are very powerful. They're like a policing force of the Delta Quadrant. I would rather have them on our side, right? But I'm not playing a good guy character, so my character is like, hey, I don't care what you do, just as long as we can have both you and the Benthans on our side to help us, who cares? So, I'm gonna choose, I don't like it, but keep your spy. Stopping the Vaadwaur is more important than your petty games.
And that's done.
There
I'll
we
meet
go.
you back at Voyager.
Alright.
I understand the Hazari used the pretense of the Alliance to place a spy on the Benthan ship, and that their contact with us will be voided if we inform the Benthans of his presence. Fortunately, we have our own operatives in the Hazari organization. They will be able to marginalize the effectiveness of the Hazari spy, while still keeping them as a tool to use against the Vaadwaur.
Everybody's got a spy somewhere. Alright, let's pick our new destination. Now we're going to go assist the Doctor with the hierarchy. Well, that worked out. Now I've got both the Benthans and the Hazari that are going to help me. Sir, we've arrived in the Preble system. Admiral Tuvok said the Doctor would be infiltrating a hierarchy ship. If he made it successfully, he should be awaiting our signal. Send a signal.
Hello again. I thought it would be best if I used your bridge's hollow emitters for this conversation. I'm currently in disguise on board the hierarchy ship as one of those potato-looking fellows, and I don't think you want to see any more of this than you have to.
It's fine. What's the situation?
The hierarchy assume I'm one of the crew. I've begun a review of their cost analysis matrix, which is what they use to determine if any particular course of action will be profitable. Right now, their ship is running silent, which means they're cloaked, and all higher-level computer functions are locked out. I need those to complete my review. You need to convince them to decloak. Hail them. Show them their cloak isn't enough to hide them from the Alliance. Then you might be able to convince them to join.
Alright, that is what we came here to do.
The ship is currently cloaked by one of the nav beacons in this region of space. Just head to the nav beacon, and you'll get their attention.
Alright, well, this will be interesting then, huh?
The hierarchy once corrupted my programming in an attempt to spy on Voyager. This seems fitting. These subroutines are quite useful. Perhaps I'll write a holonovel about my experiences as a spy.
That's close enough. I don't want any trouble, but I would like to know how you knew our location.
Suffice it to say that tracking you is just a taste of the Alliance's power. Join us in our fight against the Vaadwaur, and we can share that power with you.
Don't tell us your secrets and we won't tell you ours. As for your offer of an alliance, give me a moment to consider it.
Sure, okay.
The hierarchy is consulting the cost analysis matrix. This is exactly what I needed. This is going to take some time. We'll need to stall them while I get what I need.
I am sorry, but the hierarchy has evaluated the investment needed for such an undertaking, and we find that the Alliance ships are simply outmatched by the Vaadwaur. There's no profit in losing. We'll stay out of this fight.
I'm sorry, but I don't agree with your analysis of our capabilities.
I have an idea. Follow my lead.
Okay.
Perhaps we could arrange for a demonstration of their abilities. I could reroute the cloaking device through our main deflector dish and create convincing holographic targets for them to fight.
You could do that. Very well. That will show us what these Alliance ships are capable of. Then we'll run the numbers again. Are you ready to prove your worth?
Yep.
2 holographic Borg probes coming up.
Borg probes? Hardly a challenge. I want something big. Give me a Voth bulwark. Also, I don't care if they can just defeat the hologram. I want to see how well this person works with their crew. Anyone could throw firepower at something. It's another thing to be a good manager of people.
Okay. Voth bulwark, very well. We can handle
One Voth bulwark coming up.
Defeat the ship, and the more bridge officer and captain abilities you use, the more impressive you will be to the hierarchy. So that's what we'll do.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
The Matrix is struggling
Hull
to adapt.
integrity below 25%.
The Matrix is struggling to adapt. Keep it up.
4 shields failing. Right shields failing.
Boy, they are hitting hard.
Done. Now you can finish off the Voth bulwark. Here, let me give you a hand.
Well, they gave me a hand. A holographic ship just destroyed me. That was pretty tough, though. I almost had him without blowing up.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Ha! Well, you defeated the bulwark, but not without difficulty. Our cost analysis is proven again. Your feeble ships will fold before the Vaudoir, and the hierarchy will remain neutral.
Uh-oh.
And save its money.
I don't think I succeeded with them. I think my ship blowing up was the thing that did that. Uh-oh.
Getting the data on the cost analysis matrix was the primary mission. Thanks to your efforts, the Doctor was able to extract the information needed by Starfleet intelligence. While it would have been ideal to bring the hierarchy into the fold today, now that we have the information that influences their decision-making, we can better facilitate back-channel deals to bring the hierarchy into the Alliance at a later time.
Dang. I hope they do, because I think I failed that one. Okay, understood. Let's pick our new destination. Let's go help Harry Kim with the Kazon. That kind of sucks that I didn't succeed with the hierarchy. Ugh. We've arrived in the Brimmerk system. It looks like Captain Kim is deep in negotiations with the Kazon.
Glad to see you. It seems the Kazon don't believe we have enough ships to stop the Vaudoir. I keep telling them we'll have the numbers if we work together, but they keep insisting they need more information.
Okay, as you can see, we do not have a shortage
More
of ships.
ships! I demand to see more!
Well, we can't get the entire fleet here at once.
Our scouts have reported seeing Voyager in the Delta Quadrant again. We want to see that ship.
Voyager? Captain Kim, that's an oddly specific request.
Yes. I wonder... I'm going to try something. Things might get dicey if my suspicions are correct.
Okay, we'll be ready.
Nellick, the USS Voyager is not available. If there is anything about it that you need to know, I can answer those questions. I was stationed on Voyager during its time here in the Delta Quadrant.
You were on Voyager? That's excellent news. If you're willing to vouch for your fleet's strength, Captain Kim, we are ready to join your alliance.
That was too easy.
You're telling me... Wait a second. They just transmitted a coded signal. There's a ship just outside sensor range. Probably waiting for Voyager to arrive.
Go to yellow alert.
Ensign Harry Kim. Or is it Captain now? Finally got a promotion, huh? I hope you enjoyed your life, Captain. It ends now.
A nice little in-joke to Voyager there, because he never got a promotion over his entire career. Captain Kim, do you know this Kazon from your time here?
I don't know. You have me at a disadvantage. You know my name, but I don't know who you are. At least give me the courtesy of an introduction to the man who's going to kill me.
My name is Sesson, but that means nothing to you. You would have known my mother. You served with her on Voyager until your Captain Janeway's hatred and prejudice drove her into exile with the Kazon, where she was a brave and capable leader. Tell me, Captain Kim, do you ever think about what you did to Seska?
Ah, Seska's kid.
Seska? Then you must be... We didn't even know you were still alive, Sesson. Your father took you when he left Voyager.
Unlike my mother, I survived my contacts with the Peaceful Federation. I live, and now I lead the Kazon Nistrum. Leave Captain Kim to talk to Sesson and contact another Kazon mage.
While Sesson and Captain Kim squabble over old hurts, I would like to make you an offer.
Maj, I'm listening.
My clan has taken over a new planet, but the climate is arid and water is in short supply. About 100 of your terraforming systems would change our prospects for the better. If you will provide them, I'll pledge the loyalty of the Kazon Relora to you right now, as well as the ships of all the clans who are our allies.
That's it? Terraforming system? 100? I'll do it. See, can I get terraforming systems from here? Yeah, they're cheap. I will do that. 100. Done. Oops.
Well, Sesson and Captain, my clan has taken over.
Yes, we have that many
planet,
terraforming systems,
but
and
the
we'll give
climate
them
is
to you for
arid
your
and
assistance.
Thank you. The Kazon Relora will fight by your side.
We may be calling on you sooner than we think.
Shields up. Red alert. I knew Kazon could hold a grudge, but not for this long.
Warning. Ship is under
I guess,
Not all the clans are
shields have
siding with
failed.
this. A few are fighting with us.
Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed.
Whew, okay. I guess that was an ambush
I
from
apologize
Sesson.
for the deception. Mage Session holds a great deal of power over the rest of the Kazon clans. I hope my actions here will convince you that our desire to assist you against the Vaadwaur is sincere.
Captain Kim, can we trust them?
The Kazon are very factional. I can believe that Sesson strong-armed them into acting as they did. I would like to welcome the Kazon Ogla and the other allied Kazon to the Alliance.
Okay.
Great work getting the Kazon Relora to join the Alliance. There's no way the Nistrum will join us. Sesson is obsessed with Voyager. I don't know what his father told him about us, but Seska was a thorn in our sides for most of our early time in the Delta Quadrant. She certainly wasn't the victim. She was the aggressor. It looks like her hatred of Voyager has been passed on to her son. I wish he could have had a better legacy. I'll return to Admiral Tuvok in the Alyan system. See you there.
Alyans. Understood. Let's pick our new destination. Return to Voyager. So we do have some of the Kazon willing to help us. An interesting backstory and follow-up with Seska's son, Sessin. That is very cool.
Our success on this mission falls within expected parameters. Some of the races are willing to join us, but others did not see the wisdom of working together toward a common goal. We will continue our efforts. Perhaps if we take a different approach with those who are still reluctant, they will see the value of cooperation.
Really, the only ones I did not get was the hierarchy, and they are very powerful, so I'm kind of upset about that. But everybody else I was successful with. So I'm happy mostly with the outcome. 90% happy with the outcome.
Admiral Tuvok sent me a report on the situation. Hopefully the work we've done today will pay off. The Vaadwaur are a large threat, one that cannot be ignored. The Vaadwaur lost everything 900 years ago when their enemies united against them. It shows how arrogant Gaul is that he's allowing it to happen again.
Let's get a personal reward as a hierarchy officer. Here we go. Turn that in, and that is done. So a new bridge officer. Let's go ahead and add him. We have Det, who is a KDF-aligned science bridge officer. Also an intelligence specialist, so intelligence powers. And he is a hierarchy officer, so that's interesting. We didn't even get them on our side, but yet we do have one now. So that is a bridge officer right here now under my bridge officers that I have. A brand new intelligence bridge officer. So that's nice to have. I can use him for those types of powers and all that. Intelligence powers and stuff. So cool, okay. Well, that takes care of alliances. And basically the whole thing there was just going around the galaxy trying to get people to help us fight the Vaadwaur, which we are going to do in Takedown. We're getting very close to the end of that Vaadwaur storyline now. But again, it's very abrupt, a lot of this, because without the patrols as missions like they used to be, a lot of these races we encounter we had never heard of before, like the Cooperative and so forth. Now you do hear about them and you meet them in the patrols, but without the patrols you don't know who they are, and it comes up suddenly, and it just comes out of nowhere, right? There's no build up to them, no introduction to them, and that's where taking those patrols out have broken the storyline, plain and simple. What they've done is just broken the storyline, so things don't make as much sense as they once used to. But anyway, I do enjoy alliances. It's a long mission, but it's pretty fun to do all that. So now we have Revolution is coming up in the next mission. That again will be a long mission, and that will lead us to the last mission of the Vaadwaur, which is Takedown. So after Revolution is when I will change out into the fleet version of this ship and go ahead and do all the masteries on it. And then after Takedown, we'll only have 2 more missions under the Delta Quadrant before we move on to the Iconians. So we're moving through this pretty quickly. And don't forget, I'm going to do all the patrols. I am going to play all the patrols. I'm going to play them in the order they're supposed to be played, just after all of the Delta Quadrant missions now. Because that's pretty much how you will do them otherwise, because you wouldn't know which order they're supposed to be in anyway, or that you could even play them. If we go to available, hopefully we should find some there. There's Spectres, there's Wasteland. Trying to see if there's like a listing of them here, and really there's not. Yeah, they don't even list them under available, which is very sad. Very sad. They really need to put it at least under available. Anyway, we're going to do them manually. We're going to do them in the right order. So stay tuned for all of that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Check out Twitter at Brent_Justice for updates. You can follow me there. Also, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/Brent Justice. This helps support the channel and also allows me to publish more and more videos.